Hi, it's John, and today we'll make an attempt at cycling with the sound of silence. Hi, it's John, and welcome to Cycling on a Shoestring. Something completely different today, and it's for people who want some peace and quiet while they're out riding their bike. You know the sounds you get when you're riding into a headwind on the road, that wind blowing across your ears, and you're doing that for 25-30K, and it gets really annoying and loud, and you feel so great when you finally make the turn, you've got the wind at your back, and that sound disappears. You've got that peace and quiet while you're out on the road. Well, I was looking on Amazon, and I came across some things you can use to quiet down your ride, or at least that's what they say. We're going to test it in a few minutes. It's not something I would ever buy because that sound doesn't bother me too much, but apparently a lot of people get annoyed by wind going across their ear. So let's take a look at a couple of things you can buy on Amazon right now. The noise reducers we're going to be looking at today are based on these ones, wind blocks. These ones look like they're made out of neoprene, which mine are made out of, and mine look an awful lot like these. These are $17 online. And then there's these ones. They look a little fuzzier, which is very much like the ones my wife made. They are certainly made out of some fuzzy material. And these ones cost $44.88 online. Some of them claim that they've been scientifically tested in wind tunnels and whatnot. Not sure if that's the case. The only way we can test them for sure is if we get them out on the road, which I'm going to do in a few minutes. If you're interested in getting these, you obviously have some options with some different price ranges there. The ones I showed you, $17 to $44.88. Now, I am dedicated to helping you out when it comes to reviews, but this is not something that I would use myself. I'm certainly not going to use it. So what I did was, instead of buying these things, I made some, and so did my wife. She helped me out. I made this one. This is made out of neoprene. I had this stuff sitting around the house. I also have some Velcro on there, and I had a glue gun. Made these, cost me next to nothing. I'll try these out, and I'll put them on my helmet in just a moment so you can see how they look. My wife made these ones. They're the furry type, and we'll try these ones as well. So let's put these on my helmet, and you can see how they look once you put them on your helmet straps. So it's quite obvious what these are supposed to do, right? The wind comes by and this deflects the wind around your ear so you don't get that wind sound while you're out on the road. I guess the only thing we can do now is go out on the road and test them to see if they work, and then we'll come back and we'll do a closing right here in my studio on Cycling on a Shoestring.
I'm on the bike path in Fish Creek Park trying out these noise silencers, and as you can see, I've got the neoprene ones on my helmet right now. I'm going to ride along through the park for a little bit to test them out. Then I'll switch out to the ones that I call fuzzy ones or furry ones. And then I'll let you know whether they work and which ones I prefer in just a couple of minutes. Not a real windy day in Calgary, but I've been riding south in the city for a little bit. And certainly you get that wind noise anytime you're out on the road. My conclusion on our little wind silencers, first off, the neoprene ones, they look pretty good, but they didn't work at all. As a matter of fact, they made the sound quality worse. So I would suggest $17, you're taking your chances on them. Now, I did make these myself. Maybe the ones you buy online will work just fine. They say they're tested in wind tunnels, but from my experience, I don't think they're going to work all that well. Now, as far as the fuzzy ones work great. I look like an idiot with them on my helmet, but they actually cut the wind sound around my ears a lot. So I would suggest these will work if you buy them online, but I'd save myself the money. $44.88 Canadian is a lot just to eliminate a little wind sound. Now, full disclosure here, when I recorded the extra you're about to see, I did it in my studio before I actually came out on this ride, thinking that both sets of silencers would work or not work. I didn't think I'd have a split decision. So you're going to see the extra says they work. I just wanted to let you know that.
Well, there you go. They actually do work. Now, it's not something I'm going to be using while I'm riding my bike, but a lot of people are buying these things online, so they're obviously bothered by that wind sound by their ears. I did prove here today that you can make these things, and it shouldn't cost you all that much money. But I do think now, as cyclists, we can make a statement. We can add a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of fashion, a little bit of personality to our riding. What do you think? How about this? Or this? If this video was helpful to you, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up on it, subscribe to the channel as well. I'm working my way towards 500 subscribers right now, which is pretty good. Also, ring the bell to get notifications, and thank you again for watching Cycling on a Shoestring. Elvis has left the building.